Ana Marie Quito Macedonio was born on August 18, 1993, in Angeles City, Philippines. She was raised by her Filipino mother, Amelia Macedonio, and her American stepfather, Ron Miller. Ana grew up in the Philippines and earned a Bachelor of Science degree from the Technological University of the Philippines. Later, she moved to Okinawa, Japan, with her parents when her stepfather started working for the U.S. Air Force. Since Okinawa had a large American military base with people from all over the world, Ana made many close friends there, with whom she maintained contact throughout her life. Ana was a kind, loving, and cheerful person, which is what attracted me to her. While in Japan, Ana met Sean Torres, who also worked at the Air Force Base. They started dating and eventually got married, but their marriage was never registered with the U.S. consulate. In 2014, during a night out with Sean, Ana met Ali Nasser Abulaban, a U.S. military police officer whom Sean knew from work, although they weren't close friends. Over time, Ana looked forward to moving to the U.S. with her husband when his military contract was up. However, she was upset when Sean broke his promise to get her an immigrant visa. Instead, he got back together with his ex-girlfriend in the U.S., leaving Ana in Okinawa. When Ana and Sean split up, Ali got assigned to guard duty at the base, which meant he often saw the heartbroken Ana when she came in. One day, while on duty, Ali saw that Ana's military ID had expired. He took this opportunity to get to know her better since he was attracted to her. He gave her a ticket and wrote his phone number on the back. This led to them chatting on the phone and messaging each other. After 2 months, they started dating. Ana was drawn to Ali because of his humor, ambition, and vibrant personality. She liked how funny, outgoing, and musically talented he was. However, beneath his charming exterior, Ali had a darker side. Soon after they started dating, Ana saw that he could be aggressive and violent. In August 2015, Ali got drunk at a bar called Chaos, where Ana worked part-time. He ended up in a fight with some of her friends, and Ana was hit in the face. Ali, however, remembered things differently. He said Ana was helping him stand up after the bar owner asked him to leave because he passed out drunk. There was a foam party that night, and the floor was slippery. Ali claimed he accidentally slipped and pulled Ana down with him. The other customers thought he did it on purpose and started beating him. He acknowledged that Ana was struck in the face during the fight but insisted that it was another man who did it. Regardless of who was at fault, the incident led to Ali being officially discharged from the military in October 2015. Around the same time, Ana's father finished his contract with the U.S. military. He and her mother moved back to Angeles City in the Philippines, and Ana and Ali joined them shortly after. However, Ali didn't stay in the Philippines for long. Once his savings were gone, he had to return to his parents' home in Bristow, North Virginia. That would have been the end of the relationship between Ana and Ali. However, shortly after Ali left, Ana found out that she was pregnant with his child. With this, Ali decided to apply for a fiancé visa so that Ana could live with him in the U.S. and raise their child there. It took nearly 2 years before Ana's visa was approved, so by the time they joined Ali in Virginia, their daughter, Amira, was already 8 months old. Ana and Ali were then married in a courthouse ceremony on January 27, 2017. But because he had spent what little money he had on Ana's visa, they had to live with his parents until they could afford a place of their own. Ali began working as an IT technician to make ends meet, and Ana got a job as a quality management analyst. Soon, they were able to afford a small townhouse and moved in with their daughter. In the following years, Ali began making videos and posting them on Instagram and YouTube under the name Jinnkid. These usually consisted of skits in which he portrayed popular movie characters and celebrities. He also made several videos recreating scenes from the video game Skyrim. Ali's rise to fame was remarkable, particularly when he started posting on the social media platform TikTok, which earned him millions of followers. Anna frequently assisted Ali with his videos and was mostly happy to stay behind the camera. But over time, she appeared on screen more frequently, and the two began sharing snippets of their personal life. By most indications, the Abulabans seemed to be a happy and loving family. However, Ali's aggressive and violent nature soon came to the foreground. He started becoming jealous and controlling, dictating how Anna dressed and who she hung out with. While their videos gave fans the impression of a happy couple, the relationship was starting to crumble behind the scenes. In 2020, Anna went to San Diego on a holiday with her friends, most of whom she hadn't seen since she left Okinawa. During her trip, she fell in love with the city, especially the chance to be with her friends. And so, when she returned home, she tried to persuade her husband to relocate there. Ali didn't need much convincing. Moving to San Diego would be good for his career, as it would open up more opportunities to work with other social media and showbiz personalities. So, in February 2021, the family packed their bags and drove across the country to San Diego. There, they bought an apartment on the 35th floor of the Spire San Diego building in the East Village. Soon after the move, Ali began working as an IT specialist at the Naval Air Station on North Island. But he continued to focus on building his Jinnkid brand and even made plans to break into the showbiz industry. Anna, for her part, hadn't been sitting idle the entire time. Never content to be a stay-at-home wife and mother, she found herself amid an active social scene, partying and clubbing with a growing circle of friends. She also became a social media icon in her own right, gaining a sizable following with her own videos. This didn't sit right with Ali, who felt that Anna was intruding into his territory and detracting from his fame. Even worse, his wife was spending more time with people he didn't like and had nothing in common with. One such person was Rayburn Cardenas Barron, or Ray, as his friends called him. Ray was part of Anna's new circle of friends. Only a year older than Anna, he was good-looking, charming, and made no secret of his attraction to her. Ali was furious at Ray's obvious infatuation with his wife, so he specifically told her to stop hanging out with him, but the two remained friends. Ali does have a very strong personality. He definitely is jealous. Every time anyone would comment about Anna's looks or how lucky of a guy he was to have somebody like Anna, he would be very bothered. Over the next few months, Ali became even more controlling and suspicious of Anna, fueled in part by his growing online fame and substance dependency. They began to argue more often, sometimes violently, and Ali even started posting their fights on social media. "You're my woman. I brought you to this country. You should be kissing my feet." Although Ali frequently accused Anna of cheating on him, the truth was that he had been unfaithful to her on more than one occasion. On top of the constant arguing and violence, Ali's infidelity further drove a wedge between them, and Anna often left the apartment to stay with friends for a few days with Amira in tow. By October 2021, the relationship had deteriorated to the point where Anna wanted out. Although Ali insisted that they try to work things out, his wife had enough. By mutual agreement, the two separated, and Anna stayed in their Spire apartment with Amira, while Ali checked into a nearby hotel. Instead of this being the beginning of Anna moving forward with her life, things took a tragic turn not long after. On the morning of October 21, 2021, Anna received a delivery of groceries along with a bouquet of roses from Ali, seemingly trying to convince her to give him a chance at reconciliation. She then received a call from him, wherein he asked if she was home. Anna was on her way to drop off their daughter at school at the time, but for some reason, she lied to her estranged husband, saying that she was at home. Not long after, Anna returned home and was surprised to find the apartment ransacked. She then called her friend, Julia Stuntz, to share her concern that Ali must have had his own key and thrashed their home. Fearing for herself and their daughter, Anna expressed her desire to file a restraining order against him and have the building manager change her locks. She also asked Julia to pick Amira up from school so she could clean the apartment before her daughter got home. Julia agreed, not knowing that this would be the last time she'd be speaking to her friend. At 3:10 p.m., police responded to a 911 call from a man who claimed to have found his wife and another man dead in his apartment. The caller was initially calm but became increasingly agitated as the call progressed. Soon, he claimed to have already left the premises and abruptly ended the call. Within minutes, police arrived at the Spire building and broke down the door to the apartment. Inside, they found Ray leaning back on a couch, with Anna slumped over on his lap. Both had been shot multiple times, ending their lives. Police saw no sign of the man who had placed the 911 call, though they found several spent 9mm shell casings amidst the ransacked apartment. Almost immediately, dispatchers connected the apartment's address to previous 911 calls Anna had made to report domestic violence against Ali. Given this, along with the caller's comment about his wife during the 911 call, they immediately set their sights on Ali Abulaban as their prime suspect. Soon enough, officers recovered a description of Ali's vehicle, which was a black Wrangler Jeep with Virginia license plates. It didn't take long before the Jeep was spotted a few blocks from the apartment complex. Inside was the primary suspect, Ali Abulaban, along with his daughter, Amira. Police also found a gun and several rounds of 9mm ammunition, consistent with the evidence found at the scene of the crime. Ali did not resist the officers and remained cooperative throughout his arrest. He did express concern about his daughter and asked that she be taken to his mother's home in Las Vegas. He also asked if medical responders managed to get to his wife in time. When questioned by the police, Ali readily confessed to the crime and was subsequently charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder. Because Ali had already confessed to being the gunman, his defense team didn't bother disproving his involvement. During the preliminary hearing on January 7, 2022, they instead argued that their client's failed relationship led to his deteriorating mental health and that he wasn't in control of his actions. For this reason, they implored the jury to reduce the charge to second-degree murder. However, the prosecutors were convinced that Ali knew exactly what he was doing. Armed with key pieces of evidence, they showed that not only did Ali commit the crime, but that it was deliberate and premeditated. The evidence consisted primarily of videos the police obtained during their investigation. A Spire building resident named Chandler Haddix had a surveillance camera positioned to capture the hallway outside the Abulaban's apartment. There were also surveillance cameras installed in the lobby. The videos showed Anna and Ray Barron entering the apartment at about 2 p.m. on October 21, 2021. After about an hour, Ali arrived and entered through the front door. Almost immediately, 6 gunshots were heard on the video. Minutes after the gunfire ceased, Ali could be heard talking to his mother on the phone, telling her that he shot Anna. Another neighbor testified to hearing the gunshots personally. When she looked through her peephole, she clearly saw Ali exiting the apartment, only to come back a few moments later. She said that Ali then re-entered the apartment, screamed Anna's name a few times, and then left. But perhaps the most crucial piece of evidence came from Ali himself. In the months leading up to the incident, he had gotten into the habit of recording his fights with Anna. In several emotionally charged video and audio clips, he could be heard talking harshly to her and accusing her of infidelity. "I bring you to San Diego, for what? So you can run to your friends?" Then, on the morning of the incident, after calling his estranged wife about a possible reconciliation, Ali had gone to their apartment, expecting Anna to be there. Not only did he find that Anna wasn't there, but he also discovered that the flowers he sent her were crushed by a bag that had been carelessly placed over them. Seeing this as a sign of rejection, Ali flew into a rage. He was also convinced that Anna already had another man, which he believed was the reason for her refusal to reconcile. In an act of vengeance, he recorded a video of himself vandalizing the apartment, where he could be heard ranting about Anna's infidelity, proving that he was the one who had ransacked the place. Then, Ali devised a plan to confirm his suspicions. Using his daughter's iPad, he set up a messaging app to capture audio so he could listen in on his phone. After concealing the iPad, he left the apartment to return to his hotel room. When she arrived home, Anna had apparently called Ray to help her clean up the apartment. Because of this, while Ali was listening through the app on the iPad, he heard his wife and Ray laughing together. Enraged, he drove to the Spire building and, upon entering the apartment, he saw Anna and Ray together on the couch. Immediately, he shot them in cold blood. Ali's phone contained an unbroken recording of all the events that transpired up until after he pulled the trigger. Regardless of his reasons for recording himself that day, the video provided prosecutors with all the evidence they needed to establish premeditation. During the nearly month-long trial, Ali's defense hinged on his mental health issues as primary mitigating factors in his crime. He even testified in his own defense, claiming that he was in the worst physical and mental state of his life due to his failed marriage and substance problems. Even his mother took the stand, suggesting that Ali's difficult childhood and abusive father may have contributed to his actions. For their part, the prosecution proved that Ali was primarily driven by his rage over Anna's decision to end their marriage. Citing the numerous prior calls regarding domestic incidents, they reminded jurors to consider Ali's jealousy, as well as his controlling and violent behavior toward his wife. The final nail in the coffin was Ali's own actions. Arriving at the apartment with a loaded gun and recording himself in the act proved beyond reasonable doubt that this wasn't a crime of passion. He fired within seconds of entering the apartment, clearly showing an intent to kill, not a heat-of-passion crime, but willful, deliberate, premeditated, cold-blooded murder. On May 29, 2024, the jury announced their verdict. Ali Abulaban was guilty of 2 counts of first-degree murder. Sentencing took place on September 6, 2024, during which San Diego Superior Court Judge Jeffrey Fraser sentenced Ali to 2 consecutive life terms without the possibility of parole, along with an additional 50 years to life. In summary, he will spend the rest of his life in prison and will never be free. Anna and Ali Abulaban seem to have everything: a successful career, shared dreams, and a strong early love. However, jealousy and paranoia led to a tragic event that took 2 lives and left their daughter without a mother. He was meant to protect both his wife and child. Ali Abulaban's terrible actions highlight the risks of social media fame. The online world creates a false image of reality, luring people in with dreams of popularity, wealth, and escaping accountability. Now, he has a lifetime in prison to reflect on what he did. Meanwhile, Anna lost her chance at a long and happy life because she trusted a heartless man who couldn't tell the difference between reality and the online world. I want people to hear Anna's side of the story. I saw everything she experienced. My brother and Anna finally got some justice, and I was really relieved and happy for my mom because she can now find peace.